Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'll be telling you why I think that Ernesto de la Cruz and Metroman are actually the same person. Now these two characters are two similar people if you watch the movies that they're in. And even though they're not made by the same company, I still think that there's still some relationship between these characters. If you didn't know, Ernesto de la Cruz is the main twist villain in the movie Coco, which is by Disney and one of my all-time favorite movies. And Metroman is basically the main hero of Megamind. And Megamind is also one of my favorite movies, but many people don't really like it that much. Now, if you look at these two people, they have quite a lot in common. In fact, their history is almost the same. They both love to wear white, for example, and their hair are pretty much the same. They both have black hair, and also if you look closely, the sides are both kind of gray. Like beside Metro Man and Ernesto's ear, it's kind of lightening, and their hair's kind of getting white in a way. And their body structure also seems pretty similar, although I would say that Metro Man is probably a tiny bit more tougher or muscular in a way. And they technically, if you just watch both of the movies, they look very much the same. And also, I don't know why, but like a lot of superheroes, they have that curly hair thing, and it's not, I don't think it's like a trend, well it might be, but they both have that as well. Now, Metro Man is actually from a different planet, and basically the planet got destroyed, and he was basically sent to Earth in an escape pod. Now, in my opinion, not to be racist or anything, but Metro Man looks pretty much human, so it's kind of strange when I found out that he's actually an alien. And Ernesto de la Cruz was born in 1896, and he was born in this made-up city in Mexico. So if you look at it, their history doesn't seem that somewhat connected, but later on I'll explain why they are actually the same person. Now, music is a thing that both of these people really like. If you look at the end of Megamind, you'll see that Metro Man actually changed his name to Music Man. And in the start of the movie, basically Ernesto is like the role model of Miguel, and he basically tries to play guitar like him, even wearing his clothes and just playing his style. And basically music is a thing that really tied these two people together, even though they're the same. Now I'll explain which person actually came first. Another thing that I want to note is that both Metro Man and Ernesto used death to get away with things. First of all, Metro Man used death, he faked his own death for doing things that he actually loved. And so did Ernesto in a more harsher way by killing his own friend. Now this could possibly explain that they have the same character traits and maybe that they're the same person. Another thing is that both of these people love to play guitar, and in the scene where Music Man or Metro Man shows off his guitars, you can see that he has a whole collection of them, and Ernesto also wants to play guitars now. Now in the scene, his white guitar might even be modified to look like Ernesto's signature white guitar. And I think that they both have a strong connection and really love the color white, which is why they wear it a lot and used it on the things they love. In my opinion, I feel like Metro Man was able to travel back into the past and basically somehow change into Ernesto. Because in the start of the movie, we see them coming in space pods, so their technology was quite advanced. Also, you can see some of the machines that Megamind uses to defeat, well, quote-unquote defeat Metroman. Now, I don't really know why Metroman decided to travel back into the Mexican era, but if you look at like Metroman's guitars, he has a lot of electrical ones. And I would suppose that he'd go to like some jazz era or blues, but he can do whatever he chooses. So basically my theory is that once Metroman goes like back in time, he meets Hector, his best friend, but then they get very close and eventually Metroman lets it slip. So basically he's in the scene where he faked his own death. He seems kind of depressed and he's willing to become someone who he isn't. And I feel like this is the true meaning of seize your moment. And the meaning of that is basically Metroman sees his moment where he can just fake his death and do the things that he actually enjoys instead of just saving a bunch of random people. But why did Ernesto or Metroman decided to kill Hector? Well, I think that since Hector and Ernesto or Metroman got really close, Metroman might have actually slipped some secrets to him, and he might have told him about the fact that he came from another planet or he was fighting some really evil guy such as Metroman and all the technology that they have. And basically, he doesn't want Hector to know that he's actually an alien, which we saw from the start of the movie. So basically, he doesn't want to be exposed. So because of this, he goes to kill Hector with a potion. And that'll be my end of my theory. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe. See you next time.